the altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, find the other two sides. So my request is please do try it. Right? It has to do with right angle triangle. Hypotenuse is given. They're talking about base and the altitude. Right? People who understand all of this use Pythagoras theorem and reach to a point wherein you get the quadratic equation. Okay, I given enough clue, and please do till that point and verify your answer with my video. So we'll begin with drawing. It's an opportunity we should not miss, right? Always draw. Whenever you get an opportunity, do draw. So we can see that altitude is lesser than the base. So let me make the diagram. So, okay, before we start off, I would like to mention what is an altitude, what is a base, and what is an hypotenuse in a right angle triangle. The base is on what the triangle is drawn on. Generally, it's called the base. Okay, so this is your base. Altitude is a line touching from the vertex of the triangle, the topmost vertex in your page, to the base. Okay, that's your altitude, and it has to make an angle of 90 degrees. It has to be perpendicular, and that's your altitude. And this side is your hypotenuse, right? So now, the altitude of a right angle triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. Okay, so we'll assume the base to be x centimeter because, well, one of them had to be assumed. Then the altitude is 7 lesser than the base. So is it 7 minus x or x minus 7? Okay, think about that. Pause and think about that. This is important. Again, read 7 centimeter less than the base. So I'll ask you this way. I have, okay, consider some amount you have in your pocket as of now. Right, let it not cross 500, I guess. Okay, you have that number. If I tell I have 10 rupees lesser than what you have, so how much is the money I have? Right. So if your number was 100, well, I am psychic, right? Should I guessed 100? I can hear. Yes, I can hear. So if I tell I have 10 rupees less than yours, so I have 90 bucks. Is it not? This makes sense, is it not? In the same way, this makes sense, right? 7 less than its base. And the hypotenuse is given to be 13 centimeter. So we are done with the diagram. Now let's move on to writing the given. So we'll start off with writing in triangle ABC. Okay, we need to mention that we're talking about this triangle. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. And this is as per your Pythagoras theorem. Right? So hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides. So AC is 13 square. AB is x minus 7 the whole square plus BC is x square. So now all you have to do is simplify this. So we have 169 is equal to x minus 7 the whole square is x square minus 2 into x into 7 plus 49. Okay, 7 square is 49. If you are not thorough with the formula, you can do so. So please do mention what formula you have used. So we have used, it's not, yeah, a minus b the whole square is nothing but a square minus 2ab plus b square. Right? So we have 0 is equal to x square plus x square is 2x square, right? So we have 1x square and 1x square. 1 plus 1 is 2 minus 14x plus 49. I'm transposing 169, so it becomes minus 169. And now we have 0 is equal to 2x square. Okay, there's no like term, sorry. And this 2 we can subtract, and that is 120. Right? Are we done, or can we simplify a step more? We can, right? We will divide by 2. Or is it 3? 2, right? Yes, we need to divide with 2. So 0 is equal to x square minus 7x minus 60. And we have the equation. Now we will factorize. Okay, using splitting the middle term. So please pause and write out. Okay, so we need two numbers, which when multiplied should give me minus 60. Why minus 60? It should be a product of the coefficient of x square and the constant. In this case, it's minus 60. And when added, it should give me minus 7. So 60 is not a big number, and we can figure out the factors mentally. 61 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 60 plus or minus 2 plus or minus 30. That won't work out. 22 and 30 are too far for 7. Next is plus or minus 3 plus or minus 20. No, that also won't work out. Plus or minus 5 and plus or minus 12. Plus or minus 5 or plus or minus 12. Again, if you want to write each of it, please do. Don't hold back. It's something which, no, this was an easy number, so I'm doing it in my head. Okay, before that, think about what kind of numbers are we looking at. We need a negative product, so one has to be negative, another has to be positive. And when added, it has to be negative, so the bigger number is negative, the smaller number is positive. So 12 and 7 when subtracted will give me minus 7, and the product is minus 60. So we factorize the equation. So minus 12x plus 5x minus 60 is equal to 0. And now we need to consider the common. So x times of x minus 12 plus 5 times of x minus 12, which is equal to 0. So we have x minus 12 into x plus 5 is equal to 0, right? X minus 12 is common. And then since we factorize, we can write the zeros. So the zeros, or the roots in this case, are x minus 12 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 12. And we have x plus 5 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 5. Since length cannot be negative, so the answer is base length, base is equal to 12 centimeter, because we assumed base to be x, right? And the altitude is 12 minus 5, which is equal to 7 centimeter. Okay, quite simple calculation. People want to pause, please do so now.